Okay, hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel. It is Tuesday and all of you guys know what that means. Today is the day of the update. Now we have been waiting for like quite some hours. The update has been delayed, but now it is finally online. And guys, I want to quickly tell you guys what this update is all about. For reference, I will do many guides now in the following week on the single points. But now I will quickly give you an idea what this update brings and show you what this is. And yeah, we'll do a more in-depth guides in the following days. But now let's get right into the features. Okay everyone, the very first important feature is that we can now finally visit other players' islands. It still says this feature is coming, so I don't know what the problem is, but I think they will fix it in the next following minutes and hours. But as you can see, you can now put in a command like visit or /visit and then a name, and then you should be able to visit that player's island. If you take a look here at the settings and then to the island settings, here you can set which people are allowed to visit your islands. You can set anyone, friends and guild, so you can have the preference on which players should be able to join your island. Basically guys, there are also a few rules when visiting another player. So for example, you can't take any damage or die and also can't break blocks. But I will make an in-depth tutorial on visiting other players' houses in the next following days. So guys, I think this is a very cool feature. Finally, I can be able to visit my friends' islands, so I'm very much looking forward for this one. So the next cool thing they added now is that the collections got a little bit reworked. And with reworked, I mean they got a little update. So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it is 5 new collection rewards. I will quickly show you guys what these are. So for once, in the Ender Pearl collection at level 7, we now have these teleport pads. And basically you place them down in your island and you can teleport from place 1 to place 2 in like an instant. So this is very cool if you have a large island. The next thing you will find in the potato collection, and it is over here. It is called a hot potato book, and this basically doesn't cost anything to put on your weapons or armor, and it will give a small but permanent stats boost. So this is also very good, but keep in mind you can only do like I think 10 of these books on one piece. So once you put 10 books on it, you can't increase it even more. So I will definitely try to farm for this one as well, because it seems pretty OP. So the next thing that they added is this Birch collection level 8 reward, and it is called a woodcutting crystal. And it basically just increases the speed of your foraging minions by 10%. So this sounds pretty OP, but it also quite expensive, as you can see. As you can see, we now have, I think this is the very first one, we have a collection 10 reward in the redstone collection over here, and this one is the greater talisman bag upgrade, and I think it will just make our talisman bag over here a lot bigger. The last thing that we will have now is this one, the Sand 7 collection, and this is hard glass. And this is basically glass which doesn't break from explosions. I'm not that sure which this can be useful for, but maybe you guys know it, and I would love to know your opinions. Please put it down in the comments below. Okay everyone, another huge update which this whole update brings is that they now made a huge change to the magma boss and to the basically to all boss loot mechanics. So now they changed from only one ember rod spawning and only one person can looting them. They now changed it that everyone now gets loot who participated in the fight, and depending on how much damage you dealt to the boss, you will now get better or worse rewards. Guys, I managed to have a few boss fights, so please have a look and see and make your own opinion if you like it or if you don't. Okay guys, so this is basically how this now works. As you can see, the boss is a little bit more moving, it has a little bit more health, as you can see. And now basically, from what I've read so far, it works like this. The more damage you deal, the better items you will get. It will also drop a lot more items, a lot more different items. So not only one player is able to get an Ember Rod, but many players are able to get many cool things. And as you can see, here we can now collect all those cool items if we walk over it. And as you can see, we Oh my god, okay, we got an Ember Chest plate. So this is also a very, very new feature. It's the first piece of a new item set, or rather a new armor set. And this is called the Ember Armor. And as you can see, I dealt the final blow and also made the second most damage. So I should get, or this would be a rather good kind of loot. Okay, let's see once more how much damage we can do. Okay, we killed it. We aren't the... Oh, and we got another piece of magma armor. So from the speed this one is going now, we will have the full set very soon. As you can see, we also got some enchanted magma cream and basic magma cream from the boss, but this is the very important thing. It's the Ember Chest plate, and let's quickly read through the full set bonus. It is called Netherlord, and it basically does the following. Obsidian will be created below you when walking on lava. Also increases the chance of nether monsters dropping an item by 20%. Wearing this full set will also prevent you from taking lava and fire damage. So this is a quite interesting set, actually. I will really look forward to getting the set complete. I will definitely try to kill the magma boss a few times from now on. And as you can see, I just got moved again, so let's see if we can kill it once more. Okay, there we go. And we killed him. Okay. Oh, there's a magma fragment, magma cream. Okay, as you can see, we didn't deal that much damage this time. One player already says, I hate this. But as you can see now, since we didn't deal that much damage, we now have a little weaker loot from this one. I think this is a very, very cool feature, and I'm very much excited to test out the new boss loot. I'm very excited what else the boss has to bring, so I'm very much looking forward to kill the boss a couple of times from now on. Okay, so the next huge thing I really, really love, and please let me show you guys what I mean. Now you can see basically your ranking. So, for example, if you can take a look at this, this is my skills, and now I can see which ranking I have among all the other players in this specific skill, for example. So, for example, in mining, I have mining 20, so I'm player 291 out of 500,000. And I just got warped. Okay guys, so basically this also applies to the collection. So if you want to take a look at my mining item rankings, you can now see the top percent or even top number of player I am in. The only good thing I think for me is the Emerald collection. There I am player number 279, and otherwise they are quite decent, I guess. This of course applies to every single one, and this I think would be a very, very interesting thing to compare yourself to other players. Guys, another awesome thing is that you can now buy things in a bulge. So for example, you can now right click an item, and then you can decide how many things you want to buy. So you don't have to click and click and click and click over and over again. So guys, we are getting closer and closer to the end, but there are also a few enchantment changes I would like to talk about with you guys. So I heard there's now a new enchantment which is called Telekinesis. I hope I pronounced this one correct. And basically this one, if applied to swords, bows, pickaxes, axes, shears and anything else, basically just warps your items you farm directly into your inventory. So basically if you start mining diamonds or emeralds, they won't like lay around on the ground and you have to pick them up, but they will go straight into your inventory. I think this one is pretty good and prevents much stealing. Doesn't work with bosses though, I think. Now, guys, I think a very, very important thing, and we all wanted to have this one, is that we have now a drop protection. So I think many of you guys already had this problem that you accidentally, like, I don't know, you have an awesome item and you just drop it like this. And now we have this drop protection where you have to hit the button 2 times to drop an item. And I think this is very, very good, so you guys don't drop your precious swords and so on. We also have a few general changes. If you want to read them, I will post them right here. So you can now pause the video and read through them. I won't say them all right now. Yeah, it is pretty late for me right now, guys, so I'm definitely going to bed after this one. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the update. I will definitely do a few guides in the next following days on each of these topics. So really stay tuned for this one. Yeah, I am going to bed now, and I hope, guys, you enjoy your rest of your day. Bye!